G varies for different planets. Okay, so value of G is found out to be 9.8 meter per second square on Earth. So on Earth, the acceleration due to gravity is how much? 9.8 meter per second square. But it varies on Moon, it varies on Mars, it varies on different planets. So that is the reason, as G varies, weight also varies. So weight depends on acceleration due to gravity, it is not constant. Okay, so mass is a scalar quantity. I have explained already why mass is a scalar quantity, because mass depends only on magnitude, it will not have any direction. That is why mass is a scalar quantity, whereas acceleration is a vector quantity. So from this equation, weight is nothing but mass into acceleration due to gravity. So as acceleration due to gravity is a acceleration is a vector quantity, so weight is also a vector quantity. So mass is a scalar quantity, weight is a vector quantity. So how you will measure mass? That is SI unit of mass. So mass is measured in terms of kilograms or kg, whereas weight is nothing but what? Force. So that is why SI unit of weight is same as SI unit of force. That is SI unit, that is weight is measured in terms of Newton, whereas mass is measured in terms of kg or kilograms. Okay, so how you will measure mass, how you will measure weight? So mass is measured using beam balance. Okay, whereas weight is measured using spring balance. So to measure weight you need a device called spring balance. To measure mass you need a device beam balance. You will you will be shown in the laboratories once you come to school. Okay, so weight, mass is measured using beam balance, whereas weight is measured during using spring balance. Okay, mass can never be zero, because it is the quantity or amount of substance in the body, it can never be zero, whereas weight can be zero. When weight can be zero? See, for example, you know, at the center of the earth the value of acceleration due to gravity is 0. So what about weight at the center of earth? It is also 0, because weight is nothing but product of mass and acceleration due to gravity. So as weight is the product of mass and gravity, if mass is 100 kg, if acceleration is 0, then 100 kg into 0 will be 0. So that is why weight can be 0, mass cannot be 0. So these are the 6 differences between mass and weight. I hope you have clearly understood the differences between weight and mass. Let me explain it once again. Mass is the amount of substance in a body, whereas weight is force of gravity acting on the body. So mass is constant at any location, weight depends on acceleration due to gravity, so it is variable. So mass is a scalar quantity and weight is a vector quantity. Mass is measured in kilograms or kg, weight is measured in Newton or kg meter per second square, because Newton and kg meter per second square are same. So mass is measured using beam balance, weight is measured using spring balance. Mass can never be 0, weight can be 0. So because weight is equal to mass into gravity, acceleration due to gravity at the core or center of the earth will be 0. So W is equal to m, whatever might be the value of m, is if it is multiplied with 0, so weight will be 0. So hope you have a clear idea about mass and weight. So let me move on to the next slide. So uh, we will solve few problems on weight, and we will express Newton in different forms. Okay, different terms. Okay, so first numerical 1. In the numerical 1, how much a 80 kg man, how much a 80 kg man weigh on the moon? So 80 kg man means, so they have given mass of the man. So mass of the man on the earth, that is 80 kg. If he is weighing 80 kg on the surface of the earth, what is his weight on the moon? So I have clearly explained you while explaining the differences between mass and weight. So so weight is nothing but mass into gravity. So as gravity changes, see, gravity on moon is given. Gravity on moon is how much? 1.7 into 1.7 meter per second square. So gravity on moon is 1.7 meter per second square, but gravity on earth is 9.8 meter per second square. So on gravity, so gravity on the moon is very less compared to gravity on earth because mass differs. So here earth is very big compared to moon. It may be 6 times. Okay, let it be. Okay, so we will find out what will be the weight on moon. Okay, how much he weighs. So we have W is equal to mass into gravity. Substitute the value of mass, that is 80 kg. Substitute the value of acceleration, that is 1.7 kg meter per second square. So weight will be 136 kg meter per second square. Kg meter per second square is nothing but Newton. So weight will be 136 Newton. Clear? So similar problems will be asked. I have given few problems in worksheet like this. Please go through the worksheet. Okay, so express 100 Newton in terms of dynes. So I think in the first video I have explained what is dynes, like how 1 Newton is equal to how many dynes. Okay, so express 100 Newton in terms of dynes. So we have to express this 100 Newton in terms of dynes. So we know that 1 Newton is nothing but 10 power 5 dynes. So 1 Newton is 10 power 5 dynes. So 100 Newton will be equal to 100 into 10 power 5 dynes. Correct? So if 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 dynes, then 100 Newton will be equal to 100 into 10 power 5 dynes. Okay, 100 we can write it in the exponential form as 10 square. So 10 square into 10 power 5 dynes. So if bases are same, you can add powers. So 10 power 2 plus 5. So 100 Newton will be equal to 10 power 7 dynes. Clear? So remember this one, that is 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 dynes. It helps you while solving the problems. So next problem, express 100 Newton force in kgf, that is kilogram force. Express 100 Newton in kg force. Okay, so we know that 1 Newton is equal to 10 kg force. So 1 Newton is equal to what? 10 kg force. If 1 Newton is equal to 10 kg force, then 100 Newton is equal to what? 100 into 10 kg force, that is 1000 kg force. Easy one. Okay, so remember this, that is 1 Newton is equal to 10 kgf, and in this problem it is 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 dynes. Okay, so next problem, express 100 Newton in terms of gram centimeter per second square. So this is gram centimeter per second square. So you have to express 100 Newton in terms of gram centimeter per second square. So we know that 1 Newton, so remember this value, that is 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 gram centimeter per second square. If 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 gram centimeter per second square, then 100 Newton is equal to 100 into 10 power 5 gram centimeter per second square. Therefore 100 Newton will be equal to 10 power 7 gram centimeter per second square. So this is the answer. So easy one. So only thing you should remember is 1 Newton is equal to how many grams centimeter per second square, and 1 Newton is equal to how many kg force, and 1 Newton is equal to how many dynes. So if you remember these three things, you can easily solve. So 1 Newton is nothing but 10 power 5 dynes, and 1 Newton is equal to 10 kgf, and 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 gram centimeter per second square. Okay, so let us move on to the next problem. So that is the mass of an object whose weight is 40 Newton is x kg. Find x. Okay, so this is a good problem, easy one. They have given mass of the object whose weight is, so that is 40 Newton. Weight is nothing but 40 Newton. Newton in the sense you may consider it as force as well as weight. So that is x kg. The mass of an object whose weight is 40 Newton is x kg. Find x. So they have given acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth r is whatever g is 10 meter per second square, that is g is 10 meter per second square. So they have given weight or force, and they have given g. We have equation w is equal to mg or F is equal to mg. So W is nothing but force. So F is equal to mg. So force is given 40 Newton. So mass you have to find out into acceleration due to gravity is how much? 10 meter per second square. So if you cross multiply, m will be equal to 40 kg meter per second square, that is Newton. 40 Newton, Newton in the sense I can write it as kg meter per second square here. Okay, so divided by acceleration due to gravity is meter per second square, so 10 meter per second square. So here 10 meter per second square, meter per second square cancels, only remaining is kg, that is the SI unit of mass. So mass of the x, the value of x is found out to be how much? 4 kg. So this kind of problems will be asked in the exam. So go through these kind of problems. Okay, so the next problem, a person weighs 100 Newton, that means they have given force. He is wearing shoes with a total area of 0.02 meter square. They have given area, they have given force. So what is the pressure? You can easily find out, because you know pressure is nothing but force per unit area. This is the formula for pressure. So pressure is equal to F by A. So force is how much? 100 Newton force, area is 0.02 meter square. So uh, this area you can write in terms of 2 divided by 100 meter square. So pressure is equal to 100 Newton divided by area, that is 2 divided by 100 meter square. So 100 will go to numerator, so 100 into 100 divided by 2. So 100 into 100 is 10,000 divided by 2. So 10,000 by 2 is 5,000 Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square is nothing but Pascal. The other unit of pressure is Pascal or Newton per meter square. Okay, if they ask you to express in Newton per meter square, express it in Newton per meter square. If they ask you to express in terms of Pascal, express in Pascal. Okay, hope you are clear with this problem. So we will move on to the next problem. So the value of pressure when a force of 50 Newton acts over an area of 5 centimeter square is the value of pressure. That means they are asking for P. P is equal to force by area. Okay, so force is given how much? 50 Newton. So they have given force, they have given area in terms of centimeter square. So when the area is given in terms of centimeter square, what you have to do is you have to convert this centimeter square into meter square. So centi means it is 10 power minus 2. Okay, so area will be equal to 5, area is 5 centimeter square. So 5 into, so 5 into 10 power minus 2 meter whole square, because since it is meter square we have to whole square it. Okay, so 10 power minus 2 meter whole square. So uh, you know, if 10 power a or 10 power m whole power n is given, then the formula will be 10 power m into n. So same way, if 10 power minus 2 meter whole square, then it will become 10 power 2 to the 4. So 10 power minus 4 meter square. So area is 5 into, it is not 50, it is 5. Okay, 5 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. So area is 5 into 10 power meter square. So substitute the value of force and area in this equation. So pressure will be equal to 50 Newton divided by 5 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. So 5 ones are 5 ones are, that is 10s are. So 10 into, if this 10, if it goes up, if the 10 goes up, what happens? It will become plus. So what happens? 10 into 10 power plus 4 Newton per meter square. So if bases are same, you can add powers. So 10 plus 10, 10 power 1 plus 4, that is 10 power 5 Pascal or Newton per meter square. So this is the way you should solve the problems. Hope you have understood different types of problems. Hope you will be